It might be
don't
a
cut
bit
this
pink,
out.
but
I'm giving a close up of our jar because I drew this.
In this?
wow,
this.
she's an artist.
I'm giving a close up.
I don't know if I'm looking at the camera.
Midsummer, if you cut this out.
She
Today we're doing something really fun. Okay.
Our
What are we
opinion was very necessary.
Yeah.
We felt that the world is missing this.
We will be rating the best rom-coms.
Yeah.
And
Just random
yeah.
ones that we wrote in there.
Yeah, no, but it's the best rom-coms.
Yeah. The ones that
No,
we
we put some
watched.
bad ones in there on purpose, though.
Oh, okay, we're reading the most popular rom-coms.
Some of the most popular rom-coms.
All right.
So we'll each
Out
be
of
taking
5.
a turn. Yes.
We feel
Oh, yeah,
really
out of 5.
passionate about rom-coms, so this is going to be a really in-depth analysis of
Yeah.
all the emotions that we felt.
Letterbox 2. Okay, each
Yeah.
person will be starring it out of 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick one of the ones that you guys wrote instead of the ones that I wrote. Okay, let's see.
How are you gonna know that?
After, bro, I haven't seen this.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it, but
We
I
said best rom-com after.
immediately after.
I've seen the first movie, and I think that's enough for me to say that it's just definitely not it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't remember if I watched the others.
Are we all supposed to
Harden-
give a rating? I mean, I can't give.
I can't really say much about it, but what I can say is that the main character did make me really upset. Tessa, is that her name?
I think so, yeah.
And Harden is just so. It's a Wattpad of
Yeah,
Harry
yeah.
Styles.
Harry
Yeah,
Styles. Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
rate
knew
it
that.
a 0 out of 5.
I'm going to have to just go off of that. And
Went
see.
right into
It's
it.
0.5 because like it's still a movie.
Okay.
Still has a plot.
There's work put into it.
They filmed something.
No, like the actors, I love like the girl is Josephine Langford.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's really sweet, cute.
She
I
did
like
it,
the other movie
yeah.
she's in, but I don't know the other guy. But respect to them, but not respect to the plot.
I know you can get some good content out of Wattpad fanfic,
Yeah.
but maybe these type of movies aren't it, guys. Like that and like 50 Shades. Like,
Summarize the plot in 3 words. Go.
Oh my gosh, 3 words only.
Just 3.
Okay.
I need to know.
Pick me, but that's one word.
Okay.
And
That's
then
already bad.
bad boy, but that's one word.
Okay, sure.
And toxic.
Oh.
A 1.
I think I'm giving it just
Okay.
She's a little
one star.
generous
I'm
with
giving it 1
Winston,
star.
you watched it.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
I
Wow,
barely
what prompted you to
remember.
watch it? I feel like
Everyone was talking
I
about it.
don't
You had to
know.
watch
that's
it.
not your type of cinema. It's a big
It's
one.
the one.
It's the one we've been waiting for.
Oh!
10 things I hate about
Oh.
you.
I was thinking about a different one.
She's like, to all the ones.
Yeah, I thought it was that. Whoops.
Let's take a seat for
That's
this
a good
one.
one,
10
bro.
things I hate about you. Since I can pick it, I get to go first.
Yeah.
This movie,
I already know how you're gonna start with this.
I'm not gonna talk about Cameron.
I knew it! That was on your
I
mind.
wasn't gonna initially. First, obviously, we have to talk about the main couple in the movie.
Okay, let's
You
go.
know what? I don't know about their I don't know if I am as much drawn to their story as I am the second leads. Just
Yeah.
because I'm not ever a fan of like the fake dating. Like I don't know stuff that's like more entertainment to watch. I don't know if I like it as much as
You
something
like
that's
the
realistic and something that like is just happy. But then I'm gonna rate this a 5 out of 5.
Yeah. It's just something in my stomach as soon as that was spoken. Like, the feelings aren't matched. I have never felt this feeling in real life.
It's
No
because you are
man-
her.
Yeah, no man will ever let me feel this way because I can only feel this on screen. Like, this type
She
of
is
passion
her.
is crazy. I just love how there's something for everyone. Like, yeah, there's like the main story, but then the side story is also so like fruitful. We love it.
story.
We love
The
it.
side story.
Yeah.
She's, like,
We
having
love a
fun.
good chase though. We love a good man chasing girl. Like, every movie needs that plot. Like, I don't want to see a girl do anything.
So you're rating it 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 100 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
It's a
10 out of
5-star
5.
rating.
10 out of 5.
Follow the rating system.
Yeah.
Broke
Yeah.
the system.
Anyway, but I was just gonna say that it has such iconic like moments that you
Yeah.
can't just help be like nostalgic. It's just
Like
so
that party
perfect.
scene,
Yeah.
like-
The
Yeah.
soundtrack is good too. Like yeah.
So I would rate it 5 out of 5 too.
Okay,
that's-
5s across the board.
It's a good one. Like
Guys, sorry, I'm giving it a 4.
I knew it was coming. I was
I
like,
knew
it
it,
can't
I
be. I
know.
can't be
It's
too good.
not one of my favorites. Like,
That's
I really
interesting.
like it, but I'm not a huge fan of the high school stuff for some reason.
Oh.
Reasonable. That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
That's what it is.
I don't know why. I feel like maybe I can't relate to it
I can see that.
or something.
I can
Yeah.
totally understand
I
that.
would
Yeah.
give it a 4 though. It's still a really good rom-com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes!
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
That's a great one.
Yes.
That's a
Go
good
for
one.
it.
I revolutionized it. That's one of
was
the
a
ones
great
that
one.
revolutionized.
Mhm.
Okay, honestly, I mean, I don't know if we're allowed to take back our ratings, but I would give the 10 things a 4 and this a 5.
Whoa.
Just
Why
because-
can't they both be?
She's
like,
She
like,
likes that one a little bit better.
yeah,
Really?
because
I
now that
realized.
I'm making that comparison,
But why
in
are
my
you
head, I'm
comparing
like,
it? Why is that not a film on its own, huh? I'm just thinking.
Just
that
the
is
feelings
true.
that she
it's
gets.
the feelings
It's
because
basically-
I remember the production, like the sets, the way that they had like executed everything in this movie. I was like, oh, I want to be in it. Like I want to be part
not
of it.
not to play devil's advocate, but like remember when 10 Things I Hate About You was made in the 90s?
Yeah, the timing.
I'm just
is
kidding.
different.
Okay.
No,
I
it's
get
true.
it. I get
It's
it.
true,
You
the
can't
time-
compare the two, but
They're different vibes.
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
each other,
but
for
it's
sure.
just like this is a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 5.
Either
for
way,
you.
either way.
That's a
but
5 for you.
It was. This
That's
was
a 5 for
That's
you.
a 5 for you, huh?
really good one.
The
Um,
son that
that's a
doesn't stick up to his mom is a 5 for you.
I'm
Oh.
waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting for. Well, he was.
But
just-
honestly,
he
that's
was
realistic.
afraid. Yeah, that's why it's realistic because
It's
like this is
realistic.
what would happen in like a
Yeah.
South Asian community.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
realistic in that.
But is
sense.
just because it's realistic doesn't mean we want it.
That's true.
I want it. He's hella rich.
And you want the ending of it.
True. The money
Yeah,
was too fire.
like,
in the world,
that's
but-
not the only part though, but like the culture, the way that they depicted the
Yeah.
culture,
Yeah.
that was really amazing too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to say 5 out of 5.
Yeah, no, this is a really good movie. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm giving it a 4. I'm trying to find like, it was an amazing movie, but I feel like I love it as a whole. But the romance aspect, I'm like,
That's
okay,
what I'm thinking.
there's a little bit missing for me personally from that aspect. So, like, we obviously got to see them romancing, but it was a lot of
Romancing.
a lot of the tension she had with the other people and like the
Mm.
mom. So I was like, okay, that's important too, but I like my romancing.
Yeah.
But that's what the beauty of it was because their
Okay.
relationship was so stable.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah,
because
or I just, for me, I felt like he wasn't as involved as to the hardship she was going through.
You know what? I'm gonna start from the start, and I'm gonna say that he was actually a snake for going through the whole relationship. I know he was trying to pull that whole stunt where I hope you like me for who I am, but like this is a little too far fetched. If I was her, I wasn't gonna stick it out the way she did. I'd be like, first he lied, second of all, I'm getting treated like shit, and like I'm not even like getting treated nicely, but the grandma too that was nice to me for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
No, this movie's a 4.
I think
It's only a 4 because of the fact
I'm
that
saying all
the production was good. That's it. The
No.
production was good,
I
and he
think-
was fine as hell.
I
That was
think he wasn't being a snake, but it
Yeah.
would have been nice for him to be like, hey, like, this is gonna happen.
better
he
communication.
fed her to the wolves with no information.
Yeah.
No, like he expected her. Like only her friend told her. She's like, "Yo, you're gonna wear that to the outfit,
Yeah.
like to the place."
Yeah.
And he, like,
but I
girl,
guess
what?
he just loved her
Yeah,
for who she is.
he
That he
loved
didn't
her
even
for
think
who
that
she
they
is.
were
But,
gonna like
but
her.
wouldn't you know your family? You're like, I want them to love her too.
I don't think he did though. He didn't know his family. Like, because he didn't realize how toxic they were.
Well, not the toxicity, but the amount of money that they have.
I
Like,
mean,
I'd be
the
like, let
money,
me
but
help
he,
you out
didn't,
here.
but he doesn't care about
Yeah.
that.
I mean, he told her on the plane. He's like, yeah, they're pretty rich.
Yeah.
But like, what you mean by pretty rich, bro? Like your country.
I
every
think they
parents
were
own the
trying.
country.
They were trying to show him as like a half joke. Like he's not really like taking anything.
Yeah.
He's nonchalant. Like he.
It worked
that's-
for
yeah.
Rachel, but is it gonna work for me?
But I guess
No.
it goes into playing into his character because, of course, a rich man isn't thinking about that stuff. Only the
Yeah,
poor
true.
people are
Yeah.
thinking, "Oh, how am I gonna look
Yeah.
when I show up?" And this
Did
is
you
just
start
poor.
poor?
Actually, right.
Yeah.
Actually, right.
No.
Oh,
Oh
that's
wait, yeah.
cool.
Say your.
Celebrity.
I'm also
encounter.
giving it a 4.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like you guys already said everything.
But what
Nothing else
parts
to
did you agree with?
It's a really good movie. I think it did a lot for Asian representation
Mhm.
and like extending Asian representation
True.
in like mainstream Hollywood a
Facts.
little bit more
Yeah.
after that.
Exactly.
It was more so about like
Her
them
fitting-
dealing with the hardships of their relationship than it was about them being in love.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why-
Exactly.
Which is still
exactly.
necessary to represent, but
Yeah.
that's why I think I would get a 4 instead of a 5.
How to Lose a Guy in 10
10
days.
days.
Dude, Midsummer, I know you feel really passionate about this one, but I haven't seen it.
You know what?
That's
I didn't know you
crazy.
felt passionately. You can go first then.
It's
Yeah.
a 5. It's
Yeah.
Whoa.
one of my favorite
Yeah,
rom-coms.
I knew that. I
I'm
knew
not
that.
passionate.
If not my favorite rom-com, it's like in the top 3
And why
for
is
sure.
that?
They do everything so perfectly in that movie. I think the main thing about rom-coms that bothers me is that they get together right at the end and then you don't get to see them actually like
Right.
be in a relationship.
Mhm.
This is the best part of that, but they actually like she's trying to lose him and he's trying to keep her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're in a relationship, but it's like still playful.
She said,
I'm gonna have to say it. I don't like this movie at all.
That's crazy.
It's
just like
just a vibe.
it's just like I think it's two different sides of the spectrum. I'm like both of the relationships started off completely ingenuine in my eyes because he was like going in for a bet and she was going in for a magazine article. And then, like, they don't actually care about each other.
But that's the beauty
until the end. No, they aren't dating, really.
Yeah, but
they're
they
doing
start
assignments.
if they start liking each other while they're doing.
But I'm like, you're at your
stuff.
grown age of 26. What are these games you're playing?
No,
Let's get
but
to
it's
your
a
business.
movie. I think that's
I
the
can't.
that's the beauty of it, though. It's these people join in, not thinking that it's gonna be anything serious, but the fact that they fell in love.
I feel like it's a 2.5 or a 3. 2.5. I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
really sorry.
It's fine. Just crazy to me.
Everybody has
You
different.
are-
Okay,
what's your
I haven't
number?
really fully seen it, so I have no comment. But I've seen a lot of it. I think I would like it. I think I'll give it at least above a 3, but I don't know
Yeah.
what.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. So.
Yeah,
Who?
Maybe
You just picked that?
yeah,
Okay.
that's crazy.
I'm
though.
sorry, guys. That was disrespectful.
No, you're getting
Fine.
canceled for this.
I'm gonna
Get
cancel
her!
From Summer. I
Get
don't
her!
even care about the audience.
Get her.
Kissing booth.
Yes.
Oh,
This is good because
The
it's so
kissing
bad.
booth.
I don't think
No.
I can't say a single
Yo,
good
this
thing
movie
about
sucked.
it. I can't say a single good thing about it. Like what?
It's so bad.
No, it was so bad. It made me start hating the actors.
yeah.
That's how bad it was. Like, I'm sorry, Jacob Elordi and Joey King. Like, you don't deserve the behavior that I did after this movie because I hate this movie.
Yeah, no.
The way that he's done better roles since then, but I can't
Wait, it's like
detach from
such-
that.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like, the slapping of the butt, the wearing the short skirt. What are we doing here? Like, what's happening? And how dare you not acknowledge your neighbor who's been in love with you and you only care for the brother because he's looking fine? So bad. Say something.
Yeah, it's really bad. The height difference is not giving anything.
Say something. Like, I'm like, help.
The height difference is probably the worst part of
When
it.
they were kissing and there was like raining and he's like bending down.
I remember that scene.
But yeah, this movie I'm giving it
Just like I'm like thinking.
1.5.
That's so generous.
Come
That's
on.
crazy
It
generous.
still has a plot.
She just like.
Yeah.
It still has a plot.
I'm giving it a
watched-
0.
I watched the whole thing.
I would say 1.
I can't. Like, I mean, I've never watched it actually. Let me.
Wait.
Yeah, you did. We
Like,
watched it together.
okay, you guys were watching that time. I fell asleep.
Oh my god.
And then from there, I've only seen clips, and I can't physically do that to myself. That I could sit through something like this. I'm
Wait,
sorry. Like,
what state of mind was I at where I watched this movie? I don't remember
Willingly.
watching it, but I remember the movie, so I watched it. But like, what was I doing?
Willingly.
I'm sorry. I
The
can't.
cover itself told me it was gonna be bad, and I continued.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's not even the plot. It's like half of the times it's
Oh,
like her or
guys.
like, the sounds. Like
The battery's dead.
Oh. Just a few
Oh.
more left.
let's do it.
I'm trying to grab this one. Oh, what could it be? To All the Boys I Loved Before. If I'm thinking about the way I felt when I watched this, I'm thinking, wow, I was ascended.
Yeah.
I'm thinking there was something for everyone when they were watching
Yeah.
it. Like, as a extroverted girl, I got John Ambrose delivered to me at my front door second movie. Then yeah, I was like, this is so good. And I also like how like much of a writer and sweet she is.
Yeah.
One thing that they ruined with that movie is when they tried to tell us in the second or third movie that he's like waiting for Jen in the hot tub instead. Don't tell me stuff I don't need to know
Yeah.
anymore. Like,
Yeah.
the movie's passed,
But
the
that was in the
situation's
book.
passed. I know, but I'm like, why are we telling us this? Leave it out of the movie then.
It's
Yeah.
juicy.
Yeah.
Because he
But she found out later
she
too.
I
they
know.
want her to think, well, she does think that like he doesn't actually like me.
Yeah.
He liked
That's
her,
how you
but he
create the
he
drama.
was keeping too much of a connection with that original girl. Like,
Yeah.
why
Oh, yeah, for
he
sure.
wasn't standing up. Like, he
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah, no.
Stand up.
like he wasn't a man. And I'm like, I'm gonna need you to like put your foot down, and he wasn't putting it down. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Like I like the movie a lot, but like it's
But
not
for
because
that
of that.
reason.
It's not because of that reason. It's just like
No.
overall, I would say 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 4 or 4.5. 4.
Explain.
Again, the high school thing,
Mm.
and
It was stronger this movie.
Yeah, and I think there's something about like Peter in the first movie. I was like, okay, cool. Second and third movie, I was like, guys, what's going on?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
the director changed.
Oh,
No,
really?
him too.
The first movie was a woman director.
You know who told me that? Dylan. Dylan is in trouble. He was like, "Oh, this director must have changed."
Yeah, the second
And
and
it
third
was.
movies were just like
Fillers. They felt fillers.
Yeah.
It lost the aesthetic.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to give it a 5,
heard
not because of the movies themselves, not because the connection I had reading the books initially,
Yeah.
and okay, while they didn't meet all the expectations I had when I initially read it, it's just like they preserved the essence of the emotions I was feeling while I was reading it, and that was like the first time I've ever read like a good romantic book. And then just I think the pastel aesthetic of the movie, the
Yeah.
first movie specifically,
The diner. It was so
yeah,
cute.
the diner, her room, like it's still my comfort movie, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
give it a 5. I remember like watching that trailer and I was like,
yeah.
oh, like this is about to change my life.
Executed.
Yeah, they kind of flopped for the third movie, but the second movie was still good because
Yeah.
they kind of went off of the hype of the first movie, but overall a 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 5 as well because of the timing of the release. Because it's rare that you're in high school and it's like the exact grade the character is in. And just like watching it at the time, of course, I didn't experience a love like that, but through the screen, it was like everything I needed. Also, on the contrary, I would like someone like Peter. Like, his personality is kind of what I'm like loving in a romantic
Yeah.
lead. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like he's giving you just enough, but like also nothing at all. Like he's
Right.
just like the lock screen thing. Obviously, this is such a Gen Z thing, but like him like changing the lock screen, like
That was sweet.
But he was doing the nonchalant.
yeah, nonchalant, like acting like he doesn't care, but then also bringing her to the party and like she doesn't want to go. Like,
You know, I already got it, girl.
yeah, he's just so sweet. Like, I don't know. He was cringe at times. Like, yeah, there was
He
like
was.
obviously
He was.
you don't even post me on your Instagram.
Yeah.
See, that's
That
when
was
we
really
lost the
great.
plot of the book. That's when we were trying to cater it to the mainstream media a little
Yeah.
bit more, and Peter in
In
the book
books
would never have
say
said that.
Yeah, he never said anything like
They-
that. So if you guys have read the book, like that is the guy.
Also, when he was like bitter and he wouldn't take things up with her directly,
Yeah.
like when he like embarrassed John Ambrose in front of everyone,
Yeah,
just want to give John Ambrose a hug. Like he didn't deserve that.
That's true.
And second of all, when she was, this is now
Yeah.
talking about her, when she didn't tell John Ambrose she was seeing somebody.
That's why he
Yeah.
was mad though.
I know, but then why was he taking it out on John Ambrose? That's like a 15-year-old thing to do, and he was 15 years old.
yeah, like I mean, it's
That's
valid.
what-
I-
that's the
honestly,
issue.
that's
No,
why I
except he was
can't.
17. Like last one. Was
Okay.
there 2 or one?
There's
2.
2. She's the man.
Let's discuss.
This is a good movie.
Yeah.
She's the man. So there's actually Indian remake, so she'll be interacting with us, but she hasn't watched the movie. This movie is actually one of the best movies I've seen in my entire life. Like I
The
can watch
English
this.
version.
Yeah, I can watch this over and over and over again. Like it's just so good. Like the comedy. It's more
Yeah.
about the comedy than the romance.
This one is also one that has actually made me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
the romance is kind of a side plot, even though it's throughout the whole movie, so it's still a rom-com.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more about the main character's personality. And honestly, the guy was so irrelevant that I'm like, it's just about her.
Yeah, the romance isn't hitting in this one. The comedy is hitting more.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this movie a 5.
Mm.
So I can watch it every
Great
single day.
movie.
I'm giving it a 3.5.
Same.
Okay.
That's a diversity of ratings, but
Not like I just don't know anything about her.
Oh. I thought we learned so much by the fact that she can actually become a boy and not be insecure about it.
Okay, yeah, that. But like, I just mean like, I guess we saw more of the girl's storyline, and
Oh.
but I mean, yeah, this isn't even about that.
yeah.
But that's your point of
We can't
Point
help
of
but
ref-
compare.
point
Yeah,
of
we can't help but
reference.
compare. Yeah. Let's do it. 13 going on 30.
This is a rom-com, guys.
Yeah.
I don't remember watching it for the first time. I just
remember-
remember it changing my life.
Yeah.
I remember you being super obsessed with like Mark Ruffalo and how his character was so sweet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a character for me.
Yeah.
Soft-spoken, quiet, longing
Yeah.
from the start.
Yeah.
No trauma, no drama, no difficulties other than the fact that she was 30 instead of 13.
That's so true.
And he had self-respect. I love when a character...
Yeah.
I love when a
calls you
character...
on your shit.
calls you out. This goes back to Cameron from 10 Things I Hate About You when he was like, you can't be acting like this just because
Right.
you're looking good. And here he said the same thing. He said, you can't just be acting like this because you want to be popular and you don't want to be my friend anymore. Now you want to be my friend again?
Yeah.
Like, okay, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. This movie is actually a 5 for me too. It was actually my favorite movie for like 3 years after I watched it.
Fun.
I would say a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm
For all the same
4.
reasons
Yeah.
you said. Like, I love his character and the setting too. Like, it's a really unique concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simmer, what's your rating?
I'm giving it a 4 as well.
4.
Yeah, I really like it, but again, I don't want to inject it into my veins for some
I
reason.
want to inject it
Yeah,
into my
for some
soul.
Yeah,
Which
then
one
that's a
have I
5.
injected?
That one has to be
Which
injected
one's-
into my soul.
Okay, I guess we can all do our favorite rom-com and
Okay.
then our
Wrap it
favorite
up.
Oh, okay.
character.
From today?
Yeah.
Choose the top one you... Okay, let's go in this line like we did in the beginning.
Okay.
Your favorite.
Y'all gonna hate me for this one. It's gonna have to be to all the boys.
Why would we hate
Why
you?
do I hate you?
I mean, it's just like, because compared to the rest, it's more of a teen movie. So you're like, oh,
They're
yeah,
all
They're all teen movies.
the impact, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a
It feels a
respectable
bit
one.
more childish compared to the other ones, but no, I
13 going on 13.
no, but they were like adults too, so that's
Right.
why it's like I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna rate that one my
And
top.
your favorite character?
From that movie.
From all the movies. Like, you have to choose a favorite. Why can't I say it? Favorite character.
Oh, maybe the girl from She's the Man, just because like that's such a unique idea of her to like do that, put herself out there like
The
that.
movie she didn't watch.
Yeah.
Okay, I watched the Indian version, so it counts. I know what she did.
Yeah, she changed
But-
lives. She changed lives.
Yeah, good for her to accomplish her goals like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's amazing. I'll go with. Any guesses?
10 things
Yeah,
I
10 things I hate about you. I'm just like, I love that movie. I think I could watch that for the rest of my life. Like, if I had no other movie to watch, like, genuinely, I could watch that.
That's the point of a 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
that's the 5
That's
for
that's
me.
the 5 criteria. Yeah.
And my favorite character is Laura Jean.
Oh yeah.
Because I just like really relate to her, and what she did with those letters changed lives, and everything, all the dialogue she said is like so real, and it was nice to see an introverted Asian girl represented amongst the white people, and that was it.
Woo. So the favorite movie, I would have said 10 things I hate about you, but I won't say it because we already said it.
Yeah.
So I'll say 13 going on 30 because I feel like that's what I want my life to look like.
Yeah.
She's just so, I mean, even though she's actually 13, I act like that. But and then I want the guy to treat me like that.
Yeah.
And I wish I was a magazine editor. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's a great movie. And character, the girl from She's the Man and Cameron, because he's so sweet and
Yeah.
I have to have him.
Perfect man.
Take a wild guess.
How
Why
to
am I
lose a guy?
struggling?
How to lose a guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was so long ago that I forgot. What was that, 2 recordings ago?
Yeah.
How to Lose a Guy in 10
How to
Days.
Lose a Guy in 10 Days is my
Yeah.
favorite rom-com.
So
Yeah.
valid.
For my favorite characters, I would just say the two of them. Andy and Ben from How to Lose a Guy in 10
Andy
Days.
and what's his name?
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would just say
And that's
them.
it.
Yeah.
That's all a girl
That
needs.
wraps it up.
Wow, guys.
We had some strong opinions
Yeah.
about movies.
Learned a lot about each other, actually.
Yeah, that's the point of this.
Yeah.
We always talk about this, but I guess today was in much more detail.
A formal rating, if you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, exactly. That are kind of different.
Let us know what your favorite movie is in the comments.
Oh.
Nobody's
No,
gonna write
actually. It's gonna be like your sister, like
the same movie
yeah,
I've
same
said.
thing, same thing.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
let the curtains close.
Thanks for watching.
Curtains
That's
closed.
it.
Bye.
See you guys next time.
With another Remember When. Remember When.
Remember when?
Easy.
Fun, guys.
Yeah, dude.
That was fun.